I'm gonna assume we're watching the Big Derka. It's gotta be it. It's the only one I'm watching. I don't care. Let's get some blue side fog of war. Press O. Get our bots. I'm ready. Alright, so, WeeDerkaNaut, what rank is this game? Bronze? Okay. We're starting bronze. There's pings in bronze.
Minions have spawned.
What are you guys doing here? You've got a ward on him. You can definitely cheese some shit. You just hop straight in over the wall with the blast cone. You're autoing it. Go, team, go. Blast cone in. Ah! Only one made it. Who got the buff? Who got the... I can't even see. My game's, like, not tabbed in. Hello? Rek'Sai got the buff. Next. Oh boy, welcome to the fiesta. Flash, knock her up. Kill her. Woo! Oh boy. And they're gonna be waiting here. Nope. Nope. Oh, and he even pushes for you. Nice guy. Alright, so you got the junglers, Blue. That is... I don't know how important that is for Jax. I don't think he really needs it. He's not gonna be spamming too much. But... forcing him to solo a buff or forcing his bot lane to leash an extra camp hurts him a lot in his rotation. XP advantage goes to Rek'Sai, which is also very nice. Why is there a Dark Seal on a Kali? Confused. Cannon. Okay, you are now level 2. Soraka's low as fuck. Her build is garbage. Harass the shit out of them. Starting rejuve bead is terrible. Like, maybe she misclicked refillable pot and then left base. Maybe, but 50% base regen. Soraka has the lowest base regen in the game. Literally the fucking lowest. The only way she's gonna get health back is from landing her Q. So right now, like, she's pretty much ineffective at this health. As long as you guys force trades on Lucian. Well. Flash heal. So try to watch their timers as well. If you see that they use something, ping the timers in chat, man. Letting your team know that you got a summoner down, like ping Soraka's flash, ping Lucian's heal. That way your jungler knows that if he comes down, Soraka's a free gank for the next, if you mouse over her abilities, for the next 255 seconds from the time that you pinged it. So pings are very beneficial. What have you leveled so far? Okay, you've got 1 point in each ability, that is fine. Okay, Soraka's now. You guys can actually trade pretty hard on Lucian. Oh man. Kate has heal. Lucian has flash. Hopefully Keelan doesn't let you die. Okay, so you don't want to greet anything here under turret. You don't have flash to get out. You do have heal, but he's got flash to outplay you guys. Plus he's healing and has Doran's shield. So I would just push this wave in, recall. What can you get? You can't get BF sword yet. Killed. So as soon as Soraka gets back, she's going to heal him to full, and they're just going to keep pushing and sustaining, right? You guys being down health and pots, you need to go back and you need to buy stuff and get your health back up. And here it comes. Yeah, so this lane just turns to shit now that Soraka's back. Sustain is starting. He's already above your health. That is going to get him a lot of health. She gets a heal. Yep, it's going to put him to like over 3/4, almost full. And that is how this lane turns to shit. Like, Soraka can spend her health to get him back to full while forcing you guys to use your potions to keep up in health. And as soon as you're out of potions, she can recall, get her health and mana back, and then come back to the lane and do it again. And just keep forcing you guys out. And now she's just using her spells to get you guys low so that they can possibly dive or do something. Or get some jungler help, rotation from mid lane, basically anything. Wait, I didn't even see Rek'Sai coming in. Gotta go around the trap. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I want to go back there. Rek'Sai coming in. The weird thing, like, for me on the mini-map, because Rek'Sai is underground, it always throws me off because I usually look for vision, not just the champion. So Rek'Sai being underground, they don't actually grant vision other than like right on top of him. So seeing that on the mini-map, it's really important to watch, but it's unfortunate. You guys would have been able to turn there more. Here, I want to go back and show you where you guys should have been. Let's go back. Let's go back again. One more time. Where does he come from? Straight down a river. Okay, so looking at river, he actually pinged on the way, so you guys should start walking up. That's fine. Oh, you're back in turret. You're really low. Okay, right there. Like, as soon as they did that, I would have walked away. You got his flash, you got exhaust. That's good enough. But had you walked up, like, you needed to be... I'm going to go back again. Your positioning needs to be... You need to stay even with Kate. No, you're pretty low. You don't have anything. But, like, right here, you need to be in range to still use your abilities on her. She was forced to use heal because you weren't in range to shield, right? So you should never be back at tower. You need to be in a zone, like, with her. If Lucian E's, if he's here, you're in a position down behind her. So if he E's in, he can't reach you, right? So let's say... Here, hold on. Hold on. Pause. Minimize. Let's open this little guy. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go back. We're going to do it right. Okay, so we've got this little guy here, and we're going to jump back. Jump back. So right here, you're back. Okay, hold on. Now my button's frozen. Shit. Play it. This is where you walk back. Okay, so what I mean about your positioning. Pen. Okay, so you are here, and you fall back to here while Lucian's here and Caitlyn's here, right? This being back here, this puts you out of range to follow up on Caitlyn. You are not in shield range at this point. Like, you're just out of it. She walks up because she wants to hit creeps. So if you want to stay relevant in this position, you need to be down here. You can stay here, you can stay in shield range, and even if Lucian E's forward, he can't reach you, but you can still protect Caitlyn, right? So instead of going back, because here, if he E's in, he's like almost in range to hit you, right? So you're scared to be there. But just reposition to the other side, and you've got a much greater distance to there than you do to here. So you've got like... range. You've got range. This little guy, this line, that's your extra range that you get from positioning down here. So, geometry, positioning. What the fuck are you doing, cat? Jesus. Okay, how do we erase it? Clear screen. Play. Oh god, it's still on pen. Clear screen. Cursor. Play. Basically right here in this situation, getting their summoners is good enough. You don't have any vision out right now. You don't know where their jungler is. What is their jungler? Jax. If Jax was here, they've got a fucking pink ward here. If Jax was here waiting, he could have queued in with an E, stunned 2 or 3 of you guys because you were all stacked, and they could have very easily countered that situation and killed pretty much all of you. So don't over-aggress. As soon as you get the summoners, just ping back. You guys really need to get out of this lane, though. Okay, you're finally trying to recall. Like, the problem with staying here when you're down health, you have no sustain, is look at the CS difference. Like, right now, Caitlyn's forced off a lot of last hits because she can't trade the health anymore, right? So she is now down 15 CS. Just because you guys haven't been able to recall, and that's a huge problem. She can't last hit these on her own. She doesn't have bonus AD to be able to get them. Lucian's just ulting, forcing the wave. And now, pushing the cannon wave like that, she's going to be here for another 30 seconds, farming the cannon wave under tower. There's one. Oh no. What is she doing? Okay, leave. We're down 14 CS. Okay, so you saw their pink, you're clearing their pink. I wouldn't pink this. Having this pink here, you can't protect it. They're going to be back before you, so if you look, they're already coming off base, right? They're coming off base. Caitlyn's still on base. They're going to be back down here. They're going to be able to clear this shit before you can protect it. So don't pink this early, but if you guys end up in a position where you can push and control the lane, then I would say go ahead and pink this after you get it pushed. But, shit. Soraka was 6, not like this. You need to flee. Really late flash. So right here, you do need to be mid. You got everyone mid. Showing everyone mid, they're gonna probably just go back to their lanes because they're not gonna get anything if your whole fucking team's here, right? Oh, that was close. That was a nice try. Run away! Collie. Wait, you recalled during what? No, you were low as fuck. Okay, yeah. You needed to recall because you were so low. What are we doing? You're AFK though. Hello? Hello?
Shut down.
What? No. Richie. We don't wait for 70 gold on base. We don't do it. We don't do it. If anything, like if you really wanted that AP, sell a potion. Sell the potion, get off base. 20 gold. You're waiting for 50. It's not as bad. You can't sit here this long, man. You are losing presence in the game. Oh! The fucking lotion was there. Dude, it was 70. I'll show you. You bought an amplifying tome for 435 gold. And we're going to go back. $367 gold. It was a little bit less when you got here, or a little bit more when you got here. It was 364. So, math-wise, that is 70 gold that we waited for on base. 70. That is a long time, man. Let's just look at the clock. We're going to play it. We're going to look at the clock. We're going to speed it up. Wait, where do we... Hold on. Back up. Where do we start? Okay. 10:37. Okay. 10:37 to 11:15. That is almost 40 seconds on base. Right? 38 seconds? That is a long fucking time. That is a long time. There's a lot of shit that went down. So, I'm going to go back. Let's cover what happened. We can go back twice because that is the duration. So, right here, mid, you guys, your team's all low. Shen's keeping out because he's got to hold top tower. So basically, like, if you were mid there, you could have saved her from that dive. You could have stopped the dive altogether. It turned out in your favor because Lucian's boosted okay, excuse me, Lucian's bronze. He did not block the ulti because he was bronze and made a mistake in movement. But yeah, like, you should have been off base, you should have been mid. That 30 seconds, that extra 30 seconds that you were on base, you could have been sitting in mid already. You could have been definitely sitting in mid. And now, because of it, like, you're behind in XP now. You're only level 5. Soraka's been level 6 for the past 4 minutes or so. They were level 6 when they pushed that cannon wave to force Caitlyn under turret. So, you're really far behind in XP right now, and it's holding you guys back. Like, you can't even... You need to get an experience range as well. Caitlyn's sitting here last hitting you. You're too far back at the turret. You need to position, like, right next to her. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you again. Pause. Okay, so we're going to go to pen, like right here. Here. Experience range is probably like right here. It's about like that. It might be a little further. But you are just out of it right now. And these are 2 melee creeps here, and let's go back. Let's click you. I don't think it shows experience. No, I don't see an experience bar. But like, being just that far out of range, you're not gonna get the XP for it. What are you running? You're running Spell Thief, which is fine. That's normal on Lulu. But getting to that level 6 is really important, man. Like, your ulti is such a big help or savior when it comes to fights. Like, your ulti right now pretty much completely counters Syndra ulti. So if your ADC gets ulted, you press R and you completely deny her ult, right? Purple bar. Oh, nice. Okay. I never realized that was there. Experience bar. You learn something new every day. But yeah, man, always try. Like, be aware she's last hitting. You've got to move up. You've got to be somewhere in, like, this area. You can even go down here. It doesn't matter. Like, if you don't want to get traded on, you play in this zone, right? Let's clear up this fucking disaster really quick. So, I want to talk about positioning here really quick. When you are trying to trade on the enemy, we're going to make it a Venn diagram. So, this is Caitlyn's circle. This is Soraka's circle. And this is Lucian's circle. This is really terrible. I kind of need to move the screen a little bit. Hold on. Play. Pause. Pen. Okay, this is Soraka's circle. This is Lucian's circle. They're overlapping a little bit, and this is Caitlyn's circle, right? So Caitlyn can deal damage about to here, and if Caitlyn ever wants to trade damage on Soraka, she can move up her circle as far as here, right? But she never wants her circle to overlap more than one circle at a time. So positioning, you can be anywhere within. Well, no, that's not accurate. Lucian's circle's much greater. He's got a bigger circle because he's a gap closer. We'll clear it. We're gonna give him a bigger circle. He's got a range about like that, right? Soraka's range, no dashes. She's got a smaller circle. Caitlyn, she's gonna have this circle. So basically, the position that she's in, she can move up to about here if she wants to trade on Soraka, right? If Lucian dashes, he's just going to go to about here, which will give him auto range at this point, and that's the break point where she does not go past, right? I have a feeling you're confusing him. Well, this is the art of trading, man. It's the art of trading. So that's his circle. He can dash. This is his E. But you're not even up here at all. So Caitlyn is going to lose the trade if she goes up here at all. So if she gets to this point, she instantly loses trade because you're not in range to shield. So if you're not in range to at least put a defensive ability on her, which is going to be like down here or here, just anywhere in here, then you're going to straight up lose. So you've got to position forward. You've got to be in a line with her, somewhere in range all the time of your abilities. And yeah, so work on positioning. Get your positioning even with your ADC so they're not taking free damage. Always use your E to negate damage on your ADC, and then you can counter with Q and W. If they aggress forward, you use your E on ADC, you throw your Q out. If they're still trying to auto-attack trade, you use your polymorph on them, and you start auto-attacking as well. Make sure you're auto-attacking a lot. Okay, I'm going to play it. We've speed it up a little bit. Okay. Trades. Now Lucian is out of mana, and Caitlyn has a red buff. You guys are really strong in this situation, right? Soraka knows silence as well. So all she has to zone you guys is Q. Yeah, I'm okay with you guys forcing this. You can put a shield on her though. Okay, rip. She's afraid to trade. She has a red and she's afraid to trade. Okay. She's doing better. Lucian ulti. He just wants out of this lane, so he's just ulting to go. Yeah, Caitlyn's she's playing way too passive, man. Like, she can trade a lot more. No. Flee. I think Jax, no, he's not gonna do anything. He needs to help them get out of lane. Lucian's out of mana and Soraka's out of health. I wouldn't have necessarily walked up there. Oh, she almost walked back into the silence. She would have died. It's a good thing you do it with Shen, man. If you weren't doing it with Shen, this would be a fucking disaster right now. Okay, Caitlyn would be, you can go B as well. He's just gonna farm out the wave, you need to reset your lane. Caitlyn has BF, pickaxe, dagger. Lucian has, we haven't seen his items yet. He has cutlass at the moment, but I think he's gonna have, should have more. You do need to rotate mid though. Wait, did that just negate her ult? That's a really well-timed Tryndamere ult. He saved his ulti for very, very low health, and that's not normal in bronze, man. This is like high elo bronze. Kali with the dragon solo. Dragon is a good call here. You guys did kill Syndra and Akali. I mean, Tryndamere. And then the Lucian. Dies. Woohoo! Akali. She thought she was dead! Oh, you gotta go through the turret. Use the blast cone. No, don't fight it. You don't want to fight it. Run away! Blast cone! Not like this. He's gonna chase your ass down. Ah! Ah! Ned really should get vision. We did it! We fucking did it! Okay, so we are going to back up a little bit, and I'm going to tell you the main thing that happened wrong in this situation here, right? Go back 15 more seconds. So, okay. Jaximus just poops on your team down here. Jax, you see Jax, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. You should be watching that. As soon as you get here, you should drop your pink ward in here. You need to drop a ward. If you're going to be able to counter anything, you've got to have vision, and that would have been a little bit smoother. If you dropped your pink going through. Caitlyn could have done more. So always try to get vision. She had to drop her trinket. Like, if you dropped your pink and her net hit, she would have got the kill with the net, right? She would have got that headshot off, and I'm pretty sure that would have killed him. And that would have been a little more clean. You did end up with a double, which is very nice, but it was sketchy. It was scary. So always try to present vision for your AD carry to be able to follow up in situations. Like, anytime I'm fighting in a situation, like, say you're in lane and you're duking it out in lane, and their ADC walks in this bush to try to negate an auto attack to get themselves an auto attack advantage in a fight. As soon as you see them positioning towards this bush to try to do that, it's a known tactic. You have to use your ward immediately so that you do not lose vision. Like, try to get the ward in there before they go into that bush, right? You do not want them to be able to break vision, because that will stop you guys from DPSing for just a moment. So get that vision in there. Don't let them cheese you guys with that shitty little tactic. And Caitlyn should not be on that side of the turret. Akali's here though, which is nice. One. We're going. We need a Caitlyn ult. Nope, we're not doing it. Just kidding. Okay, Jax is here. These guys are mid. You guys are gonna lose mid. You can't hold it with Shen and Rek'Sai. Kali has a shitload of damage here. But so do they. And you guys are here, but I don't... Oh, they didn't even see you guys rotate, so that's good. Oh no, that net. Not like this. Wait, Tryndamere ulted, now he's full health. What happened? What? Go, team, go. No, we got enough. Cinder's gonna have her abilities up. Soraka's there. You just run away. Ping your team back. You got the one. She's too far to chase. She'll have her abilities back up by the time you get in range. And with your guys' health, she will just kill you. So taking one, getting out. You guys made the smart move. I think you guys lost bot tower in the process to Lucian, though, which is unfortunate. Pretty much a necessary sacrifice to be able to get mid and stop them from pushing. Losing outer turret, much better than losing inhib turret, and they would have taken that if you guys didn't rotate when you did. So 19 minutes overall right now. You've got Baron coming up in a minute. We've got another Infernal Dragon coming up. More than 2 minutes out, but very important. So you're going to want to get at least a ward on this side. When did you guys... Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah, so I would get a ward on Baron's side, like somewhere either here or here to watch for them rotating to it. Just make sure they're not doing Baron, and then I would control this side. So you're going to want to control vision. I would get a ward over this wall. I would get a ward like right here, so you can watch rotation from this spot and this spot. And then you come through, you just sweep it out, make sure somebody on your team is with you. You never go in blind. And just clear out all their wards if they have any. If they don't, that's good. Holy shit. Back pushing bottom. You don't have this tower yet. You need to try to take it. You really do. Should be able to get it right here. Okay, good ulti. It felt like it was a little slow, but they finally showed up. Right here, Shen cannot stop Tryndamere very long. Tryndamere is a pain in the ass. You guys really need to hold this control on Dragon, though. They've got 2 dead. You should have used this. Always try to use the vision things, too. Don't give them a free, like, a free sweeper. Don't give them the free sweep. And you guys are all rotating away from Dragon. It's up in 20 seconds. So rotating back mid here was not a good play. Caitlyn could have pushed out bottom instead of going mid and fighting 5-man for 1 wave. Recalling here, also not optimal. You should have been pinging objective, getting your team rotating on the objective so you guys can take it. Other than that, like before going up here initially, you should have gone up and had a ward on Baron's side, just one. Like you can even drop your pink here if you want to. You just need something there. Pink this side, sweep, everything here, sweeper. So start your sweeper here, run down, sweep it all out. And now, because you guys rotated back and because you recalled, you've lost control of Dragon. So you need to be guiding your team around and pinging people where they need to be on the map. Ooh, that damage though. What the fuck? Do you have a Nashers? Holy shit. Caitlyn, that's a whole team there, bro. Witchy flash. Rip. Oh. Flash the need. He's gonna have to practice that. Have your buddy practice the E then flash. He needs to flash while the E is in animation, while the animation's happening. right now, and they are taking your base. I'm gonna go back. I want to see why you rotated bottom. Okay, so there's 3 people down here. They're pushing. There's a pretty big wave. You guys do need to clear this, and Caitlyn's out of mana. Still got her, good. But here's the problem. They rotated to mid, and you guys chased for the Soraka. Like, we don't have a sight zone, so not having sight zone's a pretty big issue. You can't really control anything. You don't see their rotations, and you guys are losing this for free, even though you got the kill on Soraka, right? So basically, building damage items and not sight zone, you're valuing dealing damage and getting kills over protecting, like, the map. The map, too important. Too important. Okay, so now you do have sight, so now you can control vision and objectives. Soraka and Jax are both down. Their smite is down. So you guys could just straight up bait Baron. If you had a pink and sweeper, or sweeper, you need to get sweeper always when you get sight stone. Make sure you're doing that as well. So basically, I would ward here, I would ward here, and I would ward up here, just to make sure that they're not trying to do anything. So if you get this vision, you get this vision, you get this vision, you know anywhere they're going to be near Baron. If you get a pink in the pit, they're not going to have any vision of the Baron. So if they do come and try to defend, you will see them coming through this line, and that is going to get you guys a 5v3 at Baron, right? So if they do commit to trying to fight you guys, you just turn. You turn the fight and you win 5v3 because it's easy, right? So right there, you needed to ult Shen. You ended up letting Shen die. And you were sitting on ulti. You don't want to be anywhere near that. That's, you shouldn't have, yeah. I was gonna say you shouldn't have got up there. Run. Okay, so if you were controlling vision, like, the thing about vision control, man, is it lets you know if you can or cannot take a fight, if you can get a free pick on somebody, if you can take an objective. So, getting the vision out there, setting up around Baron, you know things. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. That's why wording is so good. Man, we really need to get that turret off the map, too. And top turret. So because no sight stone, you guys can't really do a lot. Shen should be splitting the TP. Or not TP, the Tryndamere. Needs to split against the Tryndamere. Tryndamere's going to push the base. Oh no. Exhaust doesn't seem to do much versus Kali. Holy shit! Akali's damage is fucking stupid, man. I guess it's full squish Jax. Like you can, I wouldn't use the polymorph. Okay, got us, Good enough. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. Cheetah, this game is a bronze game. Objective on the map, objective on the map. We need... So, okay, Richie, big thing, man. You really need to work on vision control, man. Vision control is so big. It's so important early, too, especially over things like Nashers. Cheeto Bama with the 4 months. Thanks for the 4 months, man. I appreciate it a lot, dude. Guys, can we get some hype for Kyoto? Get trolled. Well, Shen might actually get this turret now. Trinamir is not up here, sis. No. Take it. It's so important. No, he's fucking strong as shit. Oh, minions. Oh, minions. Please kill it. Okay, we got it. This is not good. They're gonna get the Baron. Cinder splitting now, unfortunately. Awkwardly, however you want to put it. Well, shit. Ult the Lulu. I mean, Akali. Okay, you got Trend ulti. There's a Jax. You need to watch out for Jax. You need to be dropping wards, man. Everywhere you go, everywhere you fall back, like, you need wards. Ward here, he's taking your blue. You need to ward up here. You need to ward up here. Like, you've got to have vision on Baron. You've got to, like, get things out, man. We are not dropping the wards at all. So buying the sight zone, it doesn't do you any good unless you place them. There's one. There's nothing over here for that ward, though. You need to continuously place them. Keep telling yourself, what do I need vision of next? Or ask yourself, what do I need vision of next? Baron's on the map. You guys need mid tower. You need Baron, right? So you really need side wards. This is so easy to flank you guys right here. Just like an ulti, you have to use it. Ult yourself. You've gotta press that R, man. You've gotta. It's so important. I think that's 2 or 3 times now this game that you've had R and you haven't pressed it. You really gotta press the R, and don't wait till the last second either. Like, if they're diving you in melee range, like they're already on you. If they're already on you, you've gotta press the button, man. Is he using Smart Cast? I do not know. You are using SmartCast. I really like SmartCast with range indicators on support. Right there, Soraka walking up. That was free E flash from Shen. She's pretty greedy with her positioning. Okay, so holding Alt and pressing R, that will cast on yourself. Holding Alt is the default key for self-cast. So start practicing using self-cast, right? Okay, Trinimir TP is down. He is holding that wave. You guys, like right now, you're playing into Soraka's strength. You're literally playing ARAM against a champion that has endless sustain. That was a good taunt. Do not dive the turret. Go with the turret. So this is the worst way to play against Soraka. You guys, this was a 5v4 as well. You got Shen here, they didn't have Trent. Rek'Sai dove the turret instead of peeling back. It made a big mistake. So you need to be setting up these points of vision control so you guys can actually make picks in rotation, man. Like, that's why warding's so important. You don't want to play into the ARAM style that Soraka wants to play. All she wants to do is sit there and out-sustain you guys, and if you guys play into that fucking trap, you're going to lose the game. Push waves, control vision, set up pick points. Very nice, very nice. But Caitlyn went in the land of 1v1s. Found herself in a 1v3 and lost. Okay, so here, Akali can dive, that's fine. Die, please, next. They dove too far and they left their backline alone in a duel that they cannot fight right now. Yeah, so you need sweeper. You've got to get the sweeper, get it upgraded. That way you can control vision somewhere. You just need to be getting your side waves pushed out if you can. It's going to be hard. Trinimir cannot split against, or not Trinimir, but Shen cannot split against Trin. Too strong. Too strong. Cully taking all the objectives for you. She got you guys the Infernal too. Yeah, and with the blue trinket, the far sight, your AD carry should always have one somewhere in the Baron pit if you guys don't have vision on that side. So you can definitely ask them to use their far sight on Baron somewhere in the pit. But like as you look around, man, your sight stone is always sitting on 3 charges, 0 of 3 all the time. A lot of this game it's sitting on 0 or 1 of 3. So you don't know where anybody is. Like, even if you just ward in mid lane because they're playing ARAM, you will know where they are and where they're rotating to through here, because they all just, like, default back to here. But here we are again. Shen just got chunked for a quarter of his HP, and they're sitting on full, and they're just going to sustain with Soraka. More health. We can fucking die. Press R. Make out the jacks out. And Akali finally died. But yeah, like the big thing, Richie, you've really got to work on the vision control. That'll up your game a lot, man. That'll get you out of bronze pretty easily. Playing blind 24/7 is just, it's not good. The other part of getting vision control, if you get the wards down, and they're there, and you see people rotating, and they rotate through wards or previous wards, say you've controlled Dragon, right? And you have wards on here, but you're recalling, and now Baron's up, so you've got these wards over here that aren't going to do you any good on Baron, right? But say you see their team rotate into these wards, and you're like, hey, they're on the wrong side of the map right now, I should be able to go, or you see a person here, you see a couple rotate here and here, they're doing shit on the wrong side of the map, and you're like, that's free time for me to walk up here and control Baron. So if they rotate through old vision on the opposite side, there's an objective. You can take advantage of the situation, man, and that's what you need to be doing. So getting that vision control down allows you to establish more vision control for the next time, and that's just really important. Nice. Soraka. Yeah, and it's really hard to shot call without vision as well, just like Donom said. Richie, yeah, that's exactly what it is though, man. It's the vision control. If you had vision control, there would be a lot less or a lot fewer mistakes. With good vision control, you can make smarter decisions, right? You can make a lot better decisions if you have vision out. So right here, we're gonna check Sightstone 0 of 3. This is, yeah, man, it's really just vision based. And kind of troll itemization I would have gone for Nashers. I would have gone for either Watchers plus probably Ardent into Locket. Ardent, Locket, then Redemption. You need to have a big shield to negate Syndra's damage and Jax's initial damage when he jumps in, because he's going to jump in, he's going to use Gunblade, plus he's got his E plus W auto attack reset plus Q damage, and it's going to be pretty bursty between him and Syndra, but you've really got to have Locket secondary. So Ardent Sensor is great for keeping people sustained. So if you put a shield on somebody like Caitlyn, say Caitlyn gets poked by some shit, and they've got Soraka, right? Putting your E on Caitlyn, she can just sustain off minions, right? She'll heal back up, and she'll be a lot safer in this more ARAM style that they're playing. There's no escape, and this is coming down to a close, it looks like. You guys are getting pushed in, you're going to lose all your objectives here. Your inhibs are going down, you can't fight him anymore, he's huge, even though he's 4 and 7. Doesn't matter, he's got 400 CS compared to Shen's 138. But it doesn't matter that they have Jax and Tryndamere. You've got Caitlyn, you've got Lulu, you've got Shen. You have good. That's a really nice talk. Too bad he's alone. So using the ult on Shen, I don't know. You kind of had to. It's over here. This is just over. There's nothing you can do at this point. So yeah, man, the main thing is just improve your vision control constantly. Always have 3 wards around an objective that you want to take on the map, and understanding the order that you should be taking objectives is going to help you climb a lot. So if your team is not doing well, or they're just going even but you're winning bot lane, you're going to shove out bot turret. You're going to shove out the bottom turret, and you're going to rotate to the next lane. Or, okay, we're going to push out bottom, and then we're going to try to get our jungler to help us do dragon. So if you force the enemy out of bot lane, you take tower, and you rotate, you take dragon, right? If you can't take dragon at that time because they're still there, you're going to rotate to mid lane, try to push that objective as well, and while maintaining vision control of dragon. If it's a shitty dragon, like an air dragon or something, like air dragon's not bad, but it's not an infernal, right? If they say their top lane is a weak clearing top laner, say they've got, what do they've got top? Let's call it Fiora, because everybody plays Fiora. Fiora's busted, right? But she's a melee champion, and she is abusable by 2 ranged champions. So if you take Caitlyn and Lulu up to top lane, if Fiora tries to fight you guys, as soon as she goes in, you E ready to carry. You W her, you Q her, and you just turn and you go fucking ham. Other than that, like, you're just sitting at range, you're poking her out, she's going to get low, she's not going to be able to engage, and then you're just going to poke down and take that turret. So once that turret's gone, you've got bot turret, you've got top turret now. If mid's turret's still up and the dragon's still there, you're going to transition your vision control down towards mid, more so on dragon side than on top side, because top is already gone. And you will have minions pushing, and you'll have vision of top laner rotation from minions. So if they leave that top lane, you're going to know where they're coming. They're coming down mid to try to stop you guys. You can hold like a pink on that side if you want to. explain alternative warding rather than just saying vision control, long range, or invis jungler warding camps, blue side instead of warding river, putting your pinks in your red if they trying hard to overly contest your pinks. Wait, what? What do you mean? Don, I'm just trying to explain rotations and warding, man. Rotations and warding. Where he should be warding for what objectives are on the map. Whether contested or not, wards do need to go down. If they get contested and your team gives up control, then that's kind of bad, but I do explain that, Don. I'm saying, like, if you can push up, in that game specifically, he put a pink in the river when his AD carry had just gone back, and the enemy was both going to be in lane before he could before his ADC was back. So you don't ever want to try to pink when you don't have control of the lane. If you hold, like, I don't even like pinking try if my AD carry goes B, because if they come back and they walk up and they push the lane and ward up, they're going to walk up and they're going to clear your pink because your ADC's not there, and then you don't have lane pressure, and you can't do that. Like, you're gonna lose minions for trying to defend pink, and losing minions, you're behind in the XP fight, so you might be down a level as well, and trying to fight down a level is just a fight you don't want to take, right? So be careful using your pink wards. You've got a pink when you have control of lane. If you never have control of lane, place a pink somewhere else. Place a pink for your mid lane, or place a pink behind you, so you're not getting tower dove somewhere. You've got to find places to get your wards down if you're in lane. You don't always have lane control, so that's not always an option to pink to protect yourself, aggressively anyway. But you can definitely pink behind, or pink like the top side of your jungle, so you know if people are rotating through your jungle or not. There's options.